We're back.
Fidelio.
All right,
It's fine. It'll be better when
Cedric,
you become a lich.
it is your turn.
Well,
You know you got two of them on the ropes. One of them is not
Yeah.
on the ropes. Well,
yeah,
one of them is not fleeing you.
one of them is not fleeing. It's just not wanting to show itself.
Clicked.
I believe I will hold an attack for when it next appears because, yeah, like we know we've got a known quantity of one, and if that's gone, we can move on.
All right. Well, easy.
All right. So then, these motherfuckers know where to be seen, right?
Nope.
Right. Right. Well, let's have some fun here. Let's get some prep done. I'm going to take a moment here and realize that I'm a moron because I have a new
Yes.
toy and then completely forgot I have shield.
Yes.
Now,
Can I see that broom?
you can't because it's in my bag of holding.
Give it to me.
I think it takes
It's
an
in the bag of
action.
holding. You have no
Oh.
idea where. Like you can't.
Oh yeah, we're
actually
still
see it.
in
We're
battle.
still in combat.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Yeah.
Even the ones ran away?
Yeah.
Two of them ran away. One of them has not. It made it save. It's still trying to ambush you all.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I might banish it. Whoa.
Oh, what the
What was
fuck?
that? What was
Hello?
that?
You
Hello?
started Letter League apparently.
Ah. No, I clicked on a different screen, but okay. Sorry.
What is that?
Mm-hmm. Hang on. I'm gonna cast something on myself. Enhance ability.
Okay.
I'm gonna give myself. Advantage on dexterity checks. Yeah, we're gonna do Cat's Grace on myself. So if I have to roll a dex save against their nonsense, I can just get advantage on that. Because I don't want to play that game anymore. So
Yeah, that's fair.
I will use my action to cast Enhance Ability
Okay.
on
Perfect.
me. Oh, no! Why would you do that, you motherfucker? Apparently, everybody uses Enhance Ability for Bear's Endurance instead of anything else that's useful.
Oh, weird.
So please ignore those temporary hit points that were rolled because
Will
that's
do.
not.
Are you moving at all, or are
Yeah.
you staying right there?
No, I'm holding down the fort.
Cool.
Holding down the Cedric fort.
Yeah, I've got my sword out and I'm looking around, waiting.
Okay. Turn through 2 of fear. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Chef.
Hi. We can hear nothing. We can see nothing. Okay, Jesus. Okay. Wow, Paige still looks like hell.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm looking pretty rough too, so yeah.
Oh, you are. God damn.
We're just
you all.
consoling each other, standing next door to each other, just like, does it hurt? It hurts me too.
I feel like.
I even got Cedric pretty well, too.
I feel like.
Yeah.
I just. Hold on. I think.
Not as bad, but you
Sorry,
still got
everybody.
pretty good.
I'm not healing you. I'm gonna hold a banishment. Is what I'm gonna do.
That's exciting.
I knew that you would think that was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We'll see if I'm allowed to do banishment in this plane. Only one way to find out. Yeah,
Paige?
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yes, I don't wanna. God, there's nothing around here, nothing to see, nothing to kill me at least. That's nice.
It's nice.
Hero, your health is low. Do you have a potion?
Yeah.
I have something even better. Another faithful hound.
Oh yeah.
That I'm gonna put on this other door.
Yes.
Oh no, wait, I'm put it
Like
right here in this slot next to me.
Nice. Wait, so there's one here and there's one here?
No, there's one here,
Oh, it's there.
and
Yeah.
she's
Okay.
gonna put the other one here.
Nice.
Okay.
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 Okie dokie.
I'm just gonna have a room full of faithful hounds and
And
stay in
they're
the
just like,
middle.
bark, 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 bark.
Bark, bark, bark.
Also, Zoe, remember you still have a reroll.
Oh yes, thank you.
Anything else, Paige?
Nope.
Would you all like to be nervous now?
Yeah.
Nah,
Combat is ended.
Woo!
No, that's worse.
I love it.
Everybody, stay close to me. Easy, do you want to go through the door first? Or am I up
Yeah.
front?
Nah, because I can see better than you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's do
Especially
easy.
if you cover up that shield real quick so I can adjust my eyes.
Yep.
Yeah. I think
Go
we
ahead.
need to stick to the
Paige,
previous.
please make sure that your hound here doesn't bite me none.
He's
Good.
friendly.
I think you can set, right? You set who.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I already know that. I'm just
Yeah. Yeah.
alright.
Okay.
I've got my sword out and I'm prepped
Mm-hmm.
to fire something down the corridor. And I'm opening the door.
All right.
Do it.
Well, this hallway you can see exactly as you can see. It carries on. Lots of bloody mess over here. Looks like a lot of people died. Good amount of bloody mess down there. Looks like a lot of people died. With your passive perception, you can tell that this door and this door appear to be locked.
Cool.
You're welcome to come in with some light now.
Right.
Right?
What? Why isn't it not? Oh my god. Okay. because
Step that far, I guess.
I have to zoom in because I apparently am trying to collide with a fucking wall. Oops.
You just
Really
close the door
I
here.
think we
Right,
should
good. I opened
concentrate
it.
on
There we
getting
go.
to the helm and
I'd
get,
agree.
the ship running
Oh.
proper again before we go back and do a sweep.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's just on the opposite side of where we were, since that
We
was the
probably have to go
cleaning.
up a deck or two
All right, there's
because we're on
stairs.
the bottom part.
There's stairs here.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep moving forward.
Ooh,
Please
Right.
stop doing that. For fuck's sake, Zoe.
What?
Get
What am I doing?
behind me.
Oh, yes. There's stairs here too, though.
Yes, but later. We're trying really hard not to die. That's what we're doing right now.
I mean, you don't
True.
have to do that.
I'm terrible at this.
Easy to describe these crates to you. Basically,
Yeah.
they look like they're loaded up with more god parts. You can see that out of the parts that are poking out, it looks like they're all petrified.
Ooh. Ew. Are there like any little bits of gods
Going to the
picking out?
top of these stairs
Sure.
here.
Like a little eyeball or
No,
anything?
no. There's nothing tiny. These are like,
Oh.
it looks like someone has chiseled off bits. It weirdly looks like a slightly harder limestone. Like there's definitely some calcium in it, but at the same time, it's not. It's easy to, if you want to walk up and take a chunk, you have a chunk.
Okay. Like a size of like a fist?
Yeah,
Like a
let's
chunk.
call it that.
Like
Like you put your hand into it, you
Mm.
can dig in and pull it off, and it's easy enough. It feels real weird.
Okay. Fist-sized god chunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm going
easy
in.
down here. To describe things, there looks like there was once a bunch of fish. Like you can see the actual like remains of tailbones that look like they were
Yeah.
once quite large, but they have been completely eaten away. Obviously, this room is a bloody mess.
Mm.
Further, let me
Maybe
scroll
it's a
down to
mop.
that room.
Maybe it's a mop of swimming.
That mop is a regular mop.
Yeah.
Like having looked at it, you're like that's a normal mop. But in the meantime, it looks like with how far down you can see, there are definitely more janitorial supplies down here. You can barely make out
Nice.
like the little corner of a treasure chest down there.
Yeah, there's the
You
gloves.
definitely see something that looks like it could be stairs.
Yeah. All right.
Glub.
I'm gonna go ahead and go down further.
Okay.
Glub.
I'm gonna get a look at this chest if I can.
Yeah, it's actually open. Again, it's not locked or anything like that. Also, you notice that rope, like with your passive investigation and perception, that rope is way too fancy.
Ooh, fancy ropes.
Gonna get a closer look.
Uh, you see a note attached to the broom that basically has the rope of climbing tied around it, and it says, "This rope of climbing is great. I made a ceiling sweeper. Also great for scrubbing off gemmer leeches." So that is a rope of climbing.
Something else going into my bag of holding tonight.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Oh, poor people.
We'll sort all this out later, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
These poor
Rope.
people.
And then
Yeah.
inside the chest, there is 1,500 gold coins
Nice.
and this fancy looking set of fingerless gloves
Mhm.
that look like they have tiny mouths on the bottom of them.
What?
Uh, they look very dexterous and nimble, but you haven't identified them.
Cool.
But you would
Yeah,
know.
I'm not putting those on.
Yeah, like you would know immediately that that is probably what Chef was talking about from the janitor's journal from
Yeah.
earlier.
Right. They're
I'm
his
just gonna
fancy
put it in
gloves.
here as fingerless gloves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're probably safe since like he liked them.
Why don't you put them in your put them on your hands then?
I will.
Oh,
I'm
No.
down.
excellent.
No, you're not.
No.
Please,
Damn
you are
it.
not.
Little mouse gloves. No, I think I'm good. Actually, right. He didn't say what they were, which is weird.
And you said 1,500 gold.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna add that to my inventory, and then we can figure it out later.
Mm-hmm.
Add the 50 to that, and we can split that. That was too hard
Alright.
to split 4 ways because math is dumb.
It's 12.5.
12.5? Okay,
Yeah,
everybody don't add the 50 and just add
No, just
12.5.
so far you've found 1,550 gold coins. Just keep a
Yeah.
tab.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mark that on a separate sheet, and then we can
Yep.
math it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For God's sake, why? When I click on a thing, it needs to come to the front. What the fuck? Sorry. I'm clicking on the sticky note I want to write on, and it's just like, nah.
No.
Yeah, because Windows is wonderful. Anyways.
Why do you have plus 2 feet above your character?
Because I'm
What is
floating.
that? Oh, you're floating. Okay.
That's
That's what that is.
my assumption. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what the
I
plus
have
2
no
feet is if
idea.
you have. No, because you can. That's what it looks like in Foundry. Thanks for reminding me. Because if you do negative, it means you're underground. Yeah. Yeah, you're floating.
What?
Now you're not
My
floating.
keyboard isn't working anymore.
Oh.
What is going on? I can't type. Somebody else please write 1550 because I can't type
Yes.
anything.
That's really fucking weird. Here, let me see.
Neither keyboard. Like I have a USB keyboard that I usually use. If I type, nothing comes up, and the mouse works,
That's interesting. Okay,
and the keyboard on the computer itself, like the laptop's keyboard, nothing.
there
Okay,
is,
that's
by
weird.
the way, a locked door down here as well.
Well, I got the fingerless gloves in my inventory.
Okay,
I'm gonna pick this lock because I'm just tired of waiting.
okay. Roll.
Oh, did you?
These tools. That's a 19 on the die
Yeah, you get it.
plus stuff
Plus
Let's
stuff.
see, move to
plus
these
8.
crates.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and push that door open.
Yep. You see
Barrels.
barrels and the faintest trace of a little bit of mud in the widgets there, like something ran through it trying to get away.
Cool.
Gotcha.
These barrels, you can see what looks like faint particles of hair coming out of them.
Mm,
Only
yum.
instead of normal hair, this is like long, lengthy, almost like razor vine style hair with blossoms on it.
Pretty.
And what's your passive again? 1 second, sorry.
21 or
Oh yeah, no,
for
you would get
perception.
this. And this is investigation 21. This
22.
Oh shit. This barrel right here,
Uh-huh.
the hair has been woven into a net.
Ah.
Ooh. Get the net.
Who's a net?
And that
Aqua net.
Punicello. Alright. That's enough of that nonsense for now. I'm going upstairs.
Do it.
I'm really just
Okay.
being a little bit reckless at this point because I want to get the air back on in this place.
Actually, yeah. How long has it been? Has it been like 20
It's
minutes?
probably
or is
been
it
like
like
10 or
10?
15
I'm gonna
minutes.
say that
It's
it's
like
been 10.
10.
I
Yeah.
think it's been 10 between all the talking, the brief amount of fighting.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I will need to put you
True,
guys
that
on the next map.
wasn't that many rounds.
Easy, you're going
I'm being as
first.
cautious as I can, but yeah.
Yeah, Easy is going first, but in the meantime, who is going after that?
I think we should just continue where like Cedric and Paige are staying together in the back with the light.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll stay
I
at
like
this
this plan.
landing.
Yeah.
So we'll
Like Cedric
be-
in the very back, like shining, right? Like
Yeah.
so he can in case something sneaks up too. And then
I'll
Paige
be on the
kinda-
landing about here. So
and Paige nestled in between those of us who can see.
All right,
Ooh.
let me bring you over to the next map.
Ba, 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 ba. Hell, what is this?
That is a tarp. And whereas you could not see it from down below, up here you can tell that that is a tarp that has some magical cloaking properties to it that makes it look like the roof is solid, or it like blends in with whatever it's supposed to be on.
Okay.
Is this the anchor wheel?
That is not the wheel. That is part
No,
of the...
anchor. Does it pull the anchor up or?
No, actually, that is part of the mast.
Ah, gotcha.
Uh,
Are we on deck? No, we're still below deck
yeah, you're
because I
still
see
below
other
deck.
stairs.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big ship.
Yeah.
Ship.
No shit.
No ship.
No ship.
not in this game.
Nope. It'd be funnier if he was listening right now.
All right. I'm still going to advocate very strongly to everybody. Let's just get upstairs and find the helm.
Just
Get the
go.
power
Yeah.
up and running again, and we can
So
explore
we
after
can
that.
breathe. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like breathing.
I'm
Just
also
Everything's
going to
good.
concentrate slightly and levitate, so my
Fair.
footfalls don't really.
Oh, see, you were levitating, so you should do it again. Oh, but you can't because you need your keyboard.
I can help with that part. Give me 1 second.
Now the keyboard's working again.
Oh, good.
Yay.
Computers. So
It just I could not write on sticky note, and I couldn't
Actually,
write anywhere
just
else
1
either.
foot. Because again, the ceilings are like 8 feet tall, so you probably
Oh
don't want to
yeah,
be
you don't
scratching
want
the
2
ceiling.
feet.
But
No, mostly I just want to be able to move around
Mhm.
without.
Making a
So I'm just
sound.
gonna head back over to these stairs here, and it's like, hey, let's just get upstairs on deck.
Okay,
Let's
gonna
just
head
get
this way.
upstairs on deck.
On deck.
whichever
I
way I
don't
need
sound
to
that Australian.
be
I
doing.
don't sound like I'm from Westgate, do I?
It's not.
I don't sound like I'm from Westgate, do I?
all right,
Okay.
give me a second to get the next map ready.
There we
Yeah.
go. I have to go piece by piece here.
Yeah, sorry, doing this floor by floor is kind of difficult, so I've got to
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
very carefully. Bum.
Well, I mean, like the alternative would be to have a huge map, and that's dumb. So
It doesn't work very well. I originally actually tried to put all 4 floors on like one, and it would not mesh very well.
it would be madness.
Yes, that way madness size.
It does slow down the processing power too a little bit, so I learned
Right,
that
because
the
it's
hard way on Astral back when that was a thing.
this huge render. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was an awesome map, but it was way too much of a map.
Yeah, well, I've got 8 cores and 16 threads available on this, so it probably slow down a little less, but still probably wouldn't be happy.
Why didn't it put
I
my
have a
people out?
MacBook Air.
Oh, I was talking about the server, but
Oh, the
it
server.
holds
Yeah, of course.
1
It
second,
does.
sorry.
Hedgie, why is your face wet? It seems suspicious. You're like happy and wet.
You should be only one of those.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool.
But as
So
pussy.
when you get to this part of the deck, you guys can actually see out.
Oh, we can see. Oh, we can see things.
Oh,
Yeah, you are.
Ooh.
No dark vision required here.
Ooh. What's out there?
Well, you are currently in the astral sea. There looks like there's nebulas and stars in the distance.
Cool.
I'm
Are
heading
we
aft.
moving?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we don't have anything that we would be moving
No,
relative
make me a
to.
perception check, please.
Yeah, okay. It would be hard to determine
I'm gonna
if
do it
we were
too.
moving.
Ooh,
Ooh, my perception has been very good tonight.
mine
18
too.
plus 2.
I
20.
also rolled an 18
You probably have more of
plus
a plus
11.
2. Yeah, that helps.
29.
Yeah, I have a 20. He is a 29.
Okay. Yeah. So with those rolls, you can definitely see that the ship is slowly moving as objects that start momentum maintain their momentum.
Huh.
However, other things you can notice. Chef, since you are more focused on the south,
Yeah.
uh, these. Wait, did those load? Those are supposed to load. Oh my god, they didn't load. Okay.
I was like, what?
1 second.
These?
There are
These
doors
Mm,
to the south of you. There are a couple of doors that look like
Okay.
it's an area that holds weaponry. Because up above that is what looks like one or more uh, bolt throwers.
Oh. Hello.
And there's also like several maces and other weapons and accoutrements up there. Um, Actually, you know what? Let me put you guys on this one first because this is actually a kind of a better view, I think. So this next part is a little weird just with how the ship divides itself. So forgive me for doing this to all of you, but in essence, I'm putting you on this layer because this layer has more details. There are rooms underneath this part with the stairs.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Like under the stairs, there's some archways down there that enter into rooms that were supposed to have doors that I forgot to draw, but they're there now. Yay, go me.
Yay.
Yay.
Good job.
Okay,
And
I like
then,
this better too because there's not like weird fuckery. Like I
right.
couldn't see
Yeah, the
this,
shadows are
that they were
ridiculous.
weird. Yeah. So this is mounted. This is like
Yeah,
a harpoon-ish thing.
yeah, that is definitely,
That is a ballista.
that is a
Yeah.
That's
ballista.
a harpoon gun. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
'cause it has a retractable
That's cool.
harpoon.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah, the ship right now is slowly moving forward, as in it's not accelerating. Other things that you guys notice: main door to the cargo hold right there. This makes it easy to lower things multiple levels down into the
Mhm.
bottom. There's a variety of weird, strange fruits and plants that you've never seen before in barrels on the deck that look like they've not been picked over at all. Meanwhile, there is a bell that looks like someone purposefully cut the ringer out of.
A tongue.
And then beyond that, there is a set of stairways leading up to what, easy with the 29, you can kind of get those like paths most traveled by people.
Yeah.
And you can tell based on the amount of blood leading up to that place, that is very likely either the captain's quarters or where the helm actually is.
I don't love that there's no corpses. There sure is a lot of mush.
I'm going I'm going to remind you about the boiling mud that
Yeah.
basically just evaporated people.
Yeah, it really, really evaporated people. Like
Yeah, it looks like
real bad.
bone and material.
Boiling mud, which is why they call them mud bloods.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with your headmaster.
I feel
Oh,
like
she got fired already.
yeah.
Oh,
I feel like the way you said that, it was like it was a slur, but I don't know what it means. So I'm gonna move on from that. Go over here.
right. I'm gonna go ahead and scout ahead a little bit, keeping my eyes open on things. But I'm going aft.
Are so these piles of weapons, are they just basic? They're
Yeah,
just like,
yeah,
oh
those
yeah,
look like
okay.
they're basic big weapons.
Yeah. It's just for
Like they're good looking weapons, but they're not
right,
magical in any way, shape, or
They are
form.
mundane.
right.
All right.
I might take a mace one of these days. Actually. Got a good clear.
Yeah. Once we
weapon.
get this place cleared and get the air moving again, we
Right.
can do a sweep and find the rest of the goodies about.
Okay, so
But-
this is under. This is a door under, and then this goes up. Is that right, Bob? This is
What, this part right here?
Yeah, so like this is a door
Yes,
that goes under this.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
So you guys were
All
looking for the most direct path. Easy roll to 29. It's pretty
Yeah.
easy for him to infer.
Right. This is a wild shadow. Like I can't figure out what the fuck. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna levitate up onto this area
Okay.
and get a closer look.
Right. I'm
Cedric,
moving
let's go
up.
look at the helm.
Yeah,
Go
is there a wind
step up
or
to the
anything? Like,
stairs.
No.
is the air totally
Yes.
still?
It feels like the air that was stagnant down below is
Uh-huh.
just as stagnant up here, almost like there's an air bubble around the ship. And the ship
Okay.
being off is what's making the air stale.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it totally looks like the Treasure Planet ship.
Mm-hmm.
I want
Yeah.
it.
I'm like low key freaking out because I like still was believing we were in like a boat. And then I was like, oh fuck. Yeah.
You're in space now, kids.
I'm in space now. It's like, oh god, well.
I'm gonna
okay.
start like floating up. Oh, is that not like a deck or something?
That is the top deck. Give me 1 second. I'll take you there.
Oh my god, where'd everybody go?
Hang
Guys,
on.
stop moving, please. Stay right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying in one place.
I
Bottom of the
appreciate you so
stairs.
much.
I have done nothing wrong ever in my entire life. I know this.
Me
And I love you.
either, actually, and I can't see you. I'm alone.
Okay.
You lost your sense of
Wood.
taste
So, page flip, you were
because you
wondering
wouldn't
what
listen
goes
There
to
up
we
me.
go.
on top of these stairs?
Aha.
See.
Oh, shit. Sorry. 1 second. I need to activate vision. I don't know why this one didn't save. There we go.
We are up top. Okay, I was like, do we go under? But
I was once blind, but now I see.
no.
Can I take a look at this ship's helm
Mm-hmm.
investigation or
Yeah, roll investigation.
Turns out I just needed glasses.
18?
Okay. With an 18, you start to piece together that this is like a good manual area
Mm,
for someone to be steering the ship. If, for say, example, the helmsman is asleep. Because technically speaking, in order to keep the ship actually going, the person thinking needs to actually be sat in a chair. And your dear friend, the Commodore, was very insistent that all someone would need to do to control the helm is sit in it. And if you look through this rooftop right here, which is glass,
Mm-hmm.
you can actually see a chair in a bloody room. And forgive me, I'm going to have to bounce you guys around on layers here to show this.
yeah.
That's all good. I'm in one place again.
Let's rock and roll.
Woo.
Yeah.
I don't know why that didn't work.
so
Look how
I
pretty
take
this is.
cocaine.
Oh, that's why
It's
that
a
didn't
really,
work.
it's
Okay.
a really pretty deck. The
Oh my god, this ship is
this
beautiful.
and like this bit, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The inlayers,
Yeah.
those inlays are.
Yeah,
really
these
cool.
were like professionally done maps, and I couldn't not buy them after.
Yeah, it's
Um,
really it's just like all the little details for the
so page flip,
sails
this
too.
should work now. Why is that still not working? God damn it. Okay, lighting sources. Okay, there we go. All right, page flip. All right, if we looked into the room,
Mm.
this is not just a captain's quarters and meeting room, but you can tell that that chair right there
Oh, we're
is
still on
actually
the
the
pole.
helm. You guys are up top still. I need you to
Oh yeah,
realize
yeah.
that like
Yeah.
I'm having to kind of bounce
Mm-hmm.
around.
I'm still
Wait.
up top.
Oh, wait, 1
Yeah,
second.
we're still
Sorry.
up top. There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so page flip, you can now see this is what the inner quarters look like. One of the other things you can see, because it does not know you're there, is one of these fuckers is in the room.
Aha.
This one looks like it's playing with the tools. Unlike the others, that as far as you can tell were relatively simple, the longer you watch this one, the more it like goes over and reads, it checks notes, and yes, it'll like climb across the table and kind of like mud slick through, but it
Mm.
is highly intelligent from what you can see.
Oh my god, I want to
Hmm.
banish it. I want to banish.
So
Let
here's
me
the
think of
thing. I'm going
something
to
real
move us
quick.
back to this layer.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put a Mordenkainen's faithful hound in there?
You
Yes, you can see
can,
it.
because you can see
And
it.
and technically
Yeah.
speaking, even Persu can attempt to banish because
I
the
can
thing is
banish because
visible.
I can see. Yeah, I
Hmm.
can
Yeah.
see.
And yeah, I'm double
Um,
checking, but I don't think there was a time limit
Oh
other
wait,
than
I can just
it's only once
disintegrate
a
it
day
too.
on the.
you could disintegrate it.
Is that a
Isn't
instant
disintegrate a
bomb?
ray?
Doesn't disintegrates a
smash.
ray. It would need to not go through glass. Banishment
Oh.
and Morden's Cane and Faithful Hound, on the
That's
other hand,
true. I don't feel like comfortable with a disintegration ray going through glass too. It could like refract or something.
I
It
would not
seems-
do
I
that.
don't feel comfortable
No.
with it either
No,
because
no.
the chair that we need to steer this shit
Mm,
is right
it's
there.
right
It
there.
doesn't say anything about being blocked by anything, though.
Yeah, but
But it's still a
Oh,
ray.
it's a ray. Like, it
So
has
it would-
always been a ray. I
it
don't
would
care if they don't
disintegrate the
say anything.
glass.
I am ruling it as that it is a ray. You must have
Well,
a direction.
then let's do the next best thing.
Do you want to do a hound first or whatever, or
I
should
kind of want to
banish
just
first?
polymorph it
Okay.
I see.
Oh,
Okay, because there's two of
Nothing.
them.
okay. So. Okay.
Okay.
So, what am I rolling first? Because both of those are charisma saving throws, aren't they? For polymorph
I
and
would
for...
like to polymorph it
And banish is also a charisma save. Yeah.
into just
Are
a
there two in there?
stupid,
There's two.
stupid
No,
turtle.
there's just one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
There's one.
wisdom save. Okay.
Oh, we'll try that first. See if it saves into a turtle.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, give me a
I
second.
guess. Turtle.
Okay, wisdom save.
Turtle power. Heroes on the half shell. Turtle power.
It's not immune to transmutation.
Just like a little floppy
Oh my god, it's a
leatherback
fucking
sea
turtle.
turtle.
It is
It's
a
a
fucking
turtle.
turtle.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a floppy little leatherback turtle.
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
Just sitting around like, what the actual fuck? I can't really move anywhere.
Okay. I mean, are we gonna throw it overboard, or what are we gonna do with it?
Are you still casting banish?
No, I was waiting to see if the polymorph took.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, the polymorph
Yeah.
took.
Yeah.
It is a
so
sea
I guess-
turtle.
I guess
Do
we
we want to
just,
make
like,
turtle soup?
I mean,
I'm gonna bring us back down to the third layer.
it kind of
Oh,
seems
man.
shitty now to kill it when I could just banish it.
All right, third layer. I've got to move up the stairs.
I mean,
Well, and we don't-
polymorph
you know what?
lasts for basically ever.
Yeah,
It
it's like an
lasts for
hour.
an hour.
I kinda-
Let's just go through. Like, let's just keep ignoring it. And like, can we
You know
just go
what?
through and start like
No.
fixing the
Oh, I
service?
swear to you
I actually
that the
would
second
love
it
to
sees you in the
banish it.
room, like 5-foot squares, it is trying to get to you. Like,
Okay. Okay. I actually do want to try to banish it because if it's not from this
No,
plane,
leave it.
No, because
it's
if
just a
it's-
stupid turtle. Who cares?
if
Alright.
it's native to a different plane, it stays there. If it
Yeah,
is
but we don't know
native,
that.
if it's native to this plane, in
No,
1
save the
minute,
spell
it'll
slot.
come back.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you'll have wasted a minute when we have like an hour to dick around
Are
and fix the life
you-
support system.
okay.
I guess that's true.
A, you both know that it is not native to this plane.
Oh, we know that. Yeah. So
I
we could
still
just get
think we can just dick around, and then once we fix the life support system, you can decide
We
if you
could
want to banish it afterwards.
fair. That's fair. And then we could throw. It just seems weird to kill it when it's a turtle.
Well, we're not killing it. Look, he's happy.
Is he
It's like
happy?
clearly trying to chase to
I'm
bite some
gonna, like-
ankles. Like the second you
I'm
get
gonna,
close,
like-
it is rolling an attack to try to hit you.
Okay. Did it hit me?
Yeah, like you don't have to do anything
No,
else with
a
it.
7 does not hit you.
I'm gonna take a step back and be like, I'm trying
Like
to not
it's like
kill
a
you.
mildly
It's taking-
inconvenienced.
It's taking an attack of opportunity when you step back.
Oh
Yes,
no, it's
yes,
slowly
yes.
gonna
It is
kill
slowly.
us.
Oh my god, yes!
It hit me.
Natural
You
20
idiot!
on the roll. Okay, let's take a d4. Well, actually, it'll
That's
be
true.
2d4
You don't want to be bit by these things. They're
minus
fuckers.
1.
It hit
You
me.
take 4 points of damage as it bites your ankle.
I'm
as
trying
you-
to
just
argue
leave
to not
him.
kill you. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to
All right,
argue
I'm
to
leaving
not
him
kill
alone.
you.
I'm going up to the helm. Is there anything that I can see that looks like a control panel that could fix the fucking life support?
Oh my god, I'm throwing a fucking piece
You
of
already
cloth
know
over it.
that the main thing was that you had to sit in the chair.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
I guess
concentrating on a spell though.
you are. That's
Easy.
true. Oh
I'm
me a
on my
God.
love.
way.
Sit down.
I mean,
Take a
Right.
load off.
doesn't it?
Easy.
I
When you
Hi.
sit down, I'd love an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Oh, goody. Let's see what we got here.
Actually, I think easy is okay.
And Cedric's nice and far away. That's my favorite part.
Right. Yeah.
well, I would be in the room, but it won't. It keeps telling me I'm trying to go through a wall. So
Yeah.
Sorry.
Where
Let me
are
move you.
you?
Give me a second. I got you, buddy.
Sorry, we've got like an
There you
There
hour
you
to
are.
chill out
Yeah.
versus like.
I can go in there.
But
now.
you can't do anything else too.
No,
That's fine. Like, do I need to
17?
do anything?
You say this
So
now.
easy with a 17 when you strap in.
Hmm.
The last moments of what happened to this ship before the last pilot was melted in this very chair connect to
Ew.
your brain,
Ugh.
and you
Ugh.
witness the mangler literally dripping in through the ceiling, grabbing them, covering them, and then just slashing them to death. And it's a hard thing to relive, but in the meantime, you don't lose your mind. And then you see the expansive cosmos suddenly, boom, expand out in front of you. And suddenly you are the ship. The ship is you.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes. Yes.
we're
You feel
inside you.
every instinctive bit of where the ship has been over the last month, that it is flowed by a petrified goddess whose hair was enormously long, and they were all cherry blossoms from the look of it. You saw a meeting in here with the crewmen discussing where they were going to go next, and the fact that it looked like far space was ripping holes through reality at a more rapid rate. You heard them debate going anywhere near Havoc, but the captain had voted it down. As you sit there, the ship's systems suddenly come to mind, and the rest of you can actually watch as the sails start to reignite and glow with a bluish
Oh.
purple light and
Ooh.
fix themselves and reactivate. You hear the dull humming thrum as all the lights in the ship begin turning on. Almost like that Jurassic Park, like we have power.
Well, right.
Easy, you feel the command to return the air is just right there at the tip of your tongue. But it still needs your permission.
Granted. Make it so.
Make it
And
so
and just like
exactly.
that,
Yeah.
guys,
Make
even
it
though there's
so.
no air vent, it feels like there's a waft of fresh air as
Ah.
the little
Ah.
turtle comes up and uselessly tries to bite Cedric.
Cedric, flip that thing on its back so it can't do nothing.
I will reach down and flip it on its back.
You have like a little bag or something.
I'm not even gonna bother to roll against Cedric because like I have to
No.
roll at disadvantage, and a 1 in 400 chance on me is never gonna happen. So I'm not gonna waste that time.
Yeah. It was always gonna get a natural 20 against me.
I
That
mean,
was
that's
just
just
like
that's the
inevitable.
universe
Yeah.
rewarding me for you.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It was inevitable.
All right. So, first things first, I'm going to do a full diagnostic on the entire system.
right. The ship starts giving you options, and it says, "Would you like current number of crewmen aboard? Current guests, or
Crewman
both?
first.
There is currently one living crewman on board.
Yay.
Location.
Floor 0, the navigator's room.
Oh.
Is that me? No, this is level 3.
Yeah,
That's where
this
we
is the
came in,
captain's
right?
room.
Oh,
it's
okay.
where
I
you
was about
came
to
in.
get really sad.
And like easy, you can actually envision this to the point where I'm actually going to take you back to that map and show you really quick.
Yeah.
So forgive me for being like, you can tell that the ship has some limits, like it won't actually view inside crew quarters, just to be
Yeah.
like actually
Oh, it's shy.
Privacy and all that.
privacy. No, but you should see this locked door right here. That's what it's
Ah.
describing as the navigator's room.
Can I disengage the lock from
Ooh.
here?
Roll an intelligence check.
Ooh, poor bastard. It's hiding
Wait.
in there.
12.
No.
Yeah.
Good.
Unfortunately,
But
crew privacy is of the utmost importance. We cannot do
Yeah.
that.
That would
is
suck.
there
Just super
communication
duper hiding.
into those quarters?
Currently, sound systems are down as the alarm bell was damaged.
Got it. Does the alarm bell need to be manually repaired?
Wait.
That would be the best.
Noted. Right. And guests?
Currently, there are 5 guests in the captain's quarters. And then it starts like tabulating out its calculations. Give me 1 second.
It's true. 1 turtle.
1 is the loneliest number.
There are 5 other guests on board the Stargale.
Hey.
Are they in the same room with me right now?
No. Again, the numbers in the captain's quarters are 5 guests in the captain's quarters, 5 other guests aboard the vessel.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
Kill them.
can you show me any of them? Or at least point them out?
Attempting, but these ones are difficult to find.
Are they similar to the tortoise or the turtle before it became a turtle?
Yes.
Gotcha. Any security systems I should know about?
Unfortunately, the Stargale is built for efficiency.
Hounds.
Crewman security is more about privacy and the number of weapons. However, major weapons were lost in the initial engagement against the enemy.
Noted.
You could lock the doors and turn off the air.
I think it already did that.
We'd have to get the person
Page flip,
out.
easy. Both of you know for a fact that none of these things were struggling to breathe. They were fine
Yeah.
in low air environments.
Would the
Yeah.
turtle struggle to breathe?
Ooh.
Eventually, but you'd all be dead first.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got
Especially if
He
it's a
hears me
turtle.
monitor that out loud. It's just
Yeah.
like flap, flap,
I
flap, flap, flap.
I wanted to banish you, but you bit me. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's
It's just
still
like
on its back
roll
trying
it.
to get to Cedric. Like, it is just
Yeah.
having a bad day.
Well.
Because you had a bad day. Well then, I think we need to make a bit of an announcement after we repair the bell and get their attention. Cedric,
Mhm.
you got any more of them turning things up your sleeves?
I'm gonna double check. I need to see whether that is a once. I think it's once until I can do a short rest, if I remember right.
That is correct.
If you can keep us from, if you can find a way to keep us from being hassled, I could sit down for a little while and I might be able to do it again.
Right.
Might be wise to have that. Apparently, there's at least 5 more than Faxel on the ship.
Well, take a few
Maybe-
minutes to meditate if everybody else will keep an eye out.
Maybe
Okay.
what we do is is like you and Paige take a short rest.
What
Great.
I'd like to
I'm
do before
just
we
gonna
do
start
much else.
And then
doodling things on the shelf.
and then when they're done, we take a short rest. I wonder if we just do that we just do.
I'm okay
half
for
and
a
half.
while. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't take many more hits, but I still got a lot of spells, and I still got plenty of vigor.
Should I
My biggest problem is that I want to figure out who is below decks and get them with us. So if anything goes
Right.
sideways,
What if they're bad?
They're the
well, then we'll
navigator.
stab them and throw them overboard,
I don't
or
think
turn
they're
them into a
bad.
turtle. Neither do I. If they lock themselves in their room,
Away
I
from
just, you know.
they're less bad than these things, which at least is a
Right.
thing. Yeah.
But I
I
would
pluck
like to
out a
make sure that
feather,
those
my
things
bottle of
can't.
ink, and start painting on the turtle.
It's just
This
sitting
is
there
the way.
waddling
Odd.
its little arms, mad as hell at
Its
you.
little flippers just.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's flipping and flapping. You know what? It's going to make a
Uh,
flipper attack on you. I'm going to call this a 1d20 minus 6 just to see if I can
Nice.
hit you, Paige. It barely
Attack.
misses. Like your mage armor kicks in as a
Yes.
flipper bunts
Yeah.
against it.
I draw little penises on it.
So I think a short rest is 2 hours.
It's about 45 minutes to an hour.
Do we want to banish him before we do that?
Are we banishing him? Okay, turtle, buddy. I'm gonna like walk over, but not like right next to it.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna look at its face. And I'm gonna be like, you obviously can understand us.
It cannot.
He can.
It's just a
No.
very angry turtle.
It's just an angry turtle. No, because it responded when somebody said something.
No, it's just been trying to attack whoever comes near it. Like it's got the instinct that you're enemies, but that's all it knows.
That's all it knows? Okay, well, I'm just gonna banish it. I mean, unless we want to throw it overboard or something, like,
Nah.
do we want to kill it when it's like this? I mean, I guess that saves me a spell slot, but it's kind of fucked
Well,
up.
actually,
I think
the
it would
problem with
come back
killing
to
it,
life.
it
Yeah.
comes back to its original form if it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just
Yeah.
banish it while it's a turtle and lowered. And then it'll revert out and wherever it came from.
I hope you turned it into something that has a really shitty charisma. But I assume you
It
did.
has a
how
really
many
shitty charisma.
turtles?
Yeah. Okay. Well, then.
Like I'm gonna call it a 0 because
Oh, okay.
turtles
That's
are
being
kind of cool.
generous to.
Well,
It's
No,
an
they're not.
ugly ass
mean-
turtle. It's got all these penises drawn on it.
its save is charisma 17, so
Okay.
it's true.
Well, we're
So
gonna roll a
It has a
d20.
chance. It has a
Shut
chance.
up. Why are you willing that into the universe, you bitch?
The turtle sits there flapping as the banishment
I
hits
love
it.
you, Zoe, by the way. I'm sorry.
And the banishment, the energies
It's
around
a
it just
hit
pitter out as it sits there
It's a hit
angrily
take.
flapping.
It's a hit take.
Oh my god.
Would you like to try again?
Fuck my 4th level spell slots. Apparently, unless somebody wants to throw it overboard.
No, it's cool. I went to magic school for like 7 years. Anybody could do what I do. It's fine.
I mean,
Does anyone else want to try banishment?
I'm trying to see if that's something I've got an option of.
I don't.
we could
I do
throw it
not.
overboard.
I will tell you right now that if you try again, it will work.
Okay.
Because I rolled an 8 this time.
Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just banish it. I
Okay.
guess it just takes twice.
So, let's play a fun game of high-low. Zoe,
Yeah.
high or low?
Ooh. I'm feeling like low. Let's do low.
Perfect. Excellent. It goes
Good.
where you intended. It's true
Yeah.
home. Because
It's true
had you
home.
miscalled this, it's a turtle. it would have gone to the home
It would go
plane
to the
of a turtle,
of a
as in the
turtle.
The
material
elemental
plane.
plane of water.
It would just go
Nope,
to the
just the
material
material
plane.
plane.
True though,
Yeah.
because then
Which means
technically it's from here. Because
No,
no,
that's
but
where
it's
the
then
turtle
not.
originated.
no,
No, turtles
right.
did not originate from.
Yeah, but it like okay, but like okay, if I was like born in New Hampshire
You
and I
didn't
say I have
originate from New
Scottish
Hampshire,
heritage,
is where you originate from. This is not New Hampshire to California, okay?
No.
Slightly different
Right.
scale of cosmic proportions. As in,
It's
look out the
kind of
window and
like
the
stare into
turtle
the.
is technically
it's
from
kind of
wherever
like
that thing is from.
the Andromeda Galaxy or something. Yeah, is more. Yeah. Ooh, that would really suck.
No, no,
Whoever
no, no, no,
in
no,
the
no,
fucking
no.
material plane.
How I was gonna
What's with
play
this
it
turtle
is
5
I was
minutes
gonna
later?
roll for every material plane that you guys will be going to from this point forward to see if it
It would
shows up
be
on
an
any of
angry
them.
thing. Yeah. Okay, but if it did,
Oh no,
what
it'd be
you would have to
Acrojacks.
do, but it would be hilarious because what you would have to do to make it funny is that it would have to be a turtle. The angriest
Yeah, like
turtle
time
and
dilation still
Kryn.
has it as a
Yeah.
turtle. And
It's
yeah,
and it's
like
just
it's in
like
Kryn
pissed
or Eberron or like
yes.
anywhere like
And
Yes.
fucking like and we show up there and it bites us.
you're like fighting a simulacrum of Vecna and suddenly the turtle from the rafters.
It's like the angriest turtle in the
Ow.
material plane. Like
All right,
Who
I'm
was
the
that
But
I'm
top
used to
row.
philosopher?
it.
Who
what
was
was
that philosopher that died from getting hit in the head with a turtle because it was
oh,
dropped
I
by a
don't
bird?
know. Oh,
wait,
wait.
you the
This
philosophy
is like your
professor?
job, yeah.
That's I don't do the pre-Socratics. That's a pre-Socratic. I don't remember who.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love that story because the
An
Oracle of Delphi,
Examander? Was it an Examander?
it might have been. I remember that the Oracle of Delphi told him that he shouldn't go to a particular place in Crete, and he went anyway, and some children told him a riddle, and he was so focused on the riddle that it just
It happens.
Dumb ways to
If
die.
the Oracle
Oh
tells you some
man,
shit, you do the Oracle's fucking that's
Yeah.
Apollo.
I mean, it's
Apollo
not
is
Greek.
telling
It's
you.
not Greek if they listen to the oracle, okay?
That's
Like
good, that's true.
Well, I'm going to say this horribly wrong, but Aeschylus.
Oh, okay. It was not
I
an
was just looking it
Examander.
up. Yeah.
so. You now have control of the Spelljammer.
Fuck yes.
Easy. I'm going to give you one other thing with how well you rolled on intelligence. You know for a fact that you can get out of the pilot's chair now and that the life support system will remain intact. The danger would have been that that thing was trying to figure out how to
Oh,
control the ship,
yeah.
Yeah.
and it was getting
Yeah.
close. And had you not done this, it would have sat down in the chair the second y'all walked away.
Even as a turtle? The turtle climbs over to the chair and is
Just
like,
like slides off because its shell is too hard.
I mean, it could float if it had an intelligence modifier, but it doesn't. So
As a turtle. That's what I love about polymorph.
Yep.
it's okay.
Alright,
I'm just
so I'm
storing
gonna
that
go ahead
boss in
and
the astral plane for later. That's all I'm doing.
Mhm.
Or
I'm
I'm sorry, in the far
unbuckling
realm.
and yeah, I'm gonna unstrap and like go ahead and it's like placement and just tell, if I have to maintain
Hey, sure.
oxygen level, all that great stuff. It knows what's up,
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah, yeah. Like again,
All right.
just like the Commodore said, this is mostly self-sustaining, so that anyone could step in just in case it was necessary.
Yeah.
But someone has to be at the helm in order to navigate.
Before I get up though, I'm going to ask if there's a way to set a security passcode.
Ooh.
Nice.
Roll an Arcana check.
Ooh, ship. Do not answer to anybody who doesn't say this.
Natural
password.
20.
Yeah, we can accept a password so long as the Commodore
Are you
also
trying
has
to
the
escape or are you
information.
trying to get more cuddles?
As long as the Commodore also has the information.
That is correct. If it is a phrase the Commodore would know, I am allowed to create a password to protect it.
Right on me.
Old bean.
Old bean.
Accepted.
Well done, old bean. And with that, I'm going to stand up. And I did that perfectly in the Commodore's voice and inflection.
Mm-hmm. And Easy, when you stand up, roll me one more intelligence saving throw, please.
That one's going to be 15.
Mild headache as your brain disconnects from the proportions of reality back into your mere mortal flesh
Oh, because
form.
you're not like the skin of a ship anymore, right?
Yeah, no, like it's just something you're not quite used to, and because of that, it's that like, oh, ooh, I am suddenly just a flesh sack again. Okay, that's
The
limiting.
upshot is you've never felt thinner.
I feel like I
And
lost
yet so
weight.
empty and alone.
Well, I'm filled with liquids now,
Ew. Better than
as opposed to before.
yeah.
Are you mad or enjoying this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I am
Are you
cat.
mad?
Oh, bye, Lydia.
All right. First things first, I want to go down to deck 0 and knock firmly on that door and say, "Hey!"
Are you going down the exact way you came up? That is my main
No,
question.
probably not.
Okay, so show me.
Actually, yeah.
That's kind of a thing. We
It
have to kind of all
the ship
do
never
that.
showed me where the intruders were hiding.
It
Did it?
can't find
It can't
specifics on them.
because they're like
All right.
merging
They're so
between
good at,
floors.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also 3 of them rolled natural 20s on stealth checks. So
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
Jesus. Okay. Well, actually, I think with that information, I'm going to explain to everybody. There's at least 5 of them fuckers about. It's probably best if we backtrack the exact way that we came, at least initially,
All right.
and keep an eye on things. Hypervigilance and all that great stuff.
Aye, Captain.
Yes. Yeah.
so
We're gonna do the
roll me a
Bloody
perception
head.
check, please. Easy.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
are we doing the short rest first?
Okay. Yeah, actually, that's probably wise.
Just
Yeah.
if you want that ability to turn
Yeah,
things,
having that on, especially if we can get all of them at once and just boom,
I
that
feel
would be
like
really handy.
maybe we should try to convince. I mean, that's a lot of them. But
Yeah.
if we can figure out a way.
Actually, I think one of the first things. The perception is math. That is plus 11, so that is 30.
Okay. All right. You feel unaccosted during the rest. Everyone may
Good.
take a short rest.
oh, 10. I've got 12 available.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Ah. Short rest. I'm going to. How many of these should I roll?
You know what? I'm gonna just have it auto spend for me this one
Yeah,
time.
same. I'm gonna do the same.
Arcane recovery, bitches. Give me back one of the 4th levels. Give me back my 1st levels.
I spent 10 hit dice.
I spent 7.
Oh, I've actually been pretty thrifty. All right, and I need. I need health. 28 back. Okay.
Health. All right.
All right. Maybe we call it quits here for the evening.
I think this is as good of a spot as any, actually. You all managed to make your short rest successfully. We will start next
And
week with you making a decision on how you want to proceed back through the ship now that the lights are on.
And turn
I
everything
would
to
also,
turtles.
before we do much else, I really want to declare I'm going to try to fix the bell.
Oh,
I think I have a mending spell.
okay. We are going to do that next week. That is going to be a next week thing, okay?
Okay, I'm going to make a note of it because
Yeah.
I don't want to forget.
Uh,
But I can't type on this fucker. What the fuck is going on with my sticky notes?
Oh, stickies. Technology.
Okay, now I can write 1550 GP and mending spell. That rhymes.
Can
All right.
I change
Okay,
Pal World as our new heroine into, or can I add
Gobbies.
a, yeah, let's do
Oh,
something
yeah,
for Gobbies tomorrow.
All right.
yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Actually,
anyways,
we're
I'm going to
meeting
stop
tomorrow, right?
recording. So
Yes, please do. I
we'll
want to
be
talk to